All right, so let's begin. So the first thing we need to remember is what will happen when we have the same base, right? And you're multiplying. What you do? Add the powers, right? So you'll get 5 to the 2 plus 3, which is 5 to the power of 5, right? What would happen if you divide in? Minus, right? So basic rules that we should know, right? Anything to the power of 0 is 1, right? And to the power of 0 is 1. What about if you have something like this? The cube root of 8. What is that? How do we write that? Right? That'll be 8 to the power of 1/3. That's okay? Suppose on the other hand, we had the square root of 3 to the power of 4. How can we write that? That'll be 3 to the power of 4, all to the power of, or we could write it as 3 to the 4 over 2. Everybody okay with that? Yeah? What about if we had, what about if we had 1 over 5 to the power of 3? How do we write 1 over 5 to the power of 3? Right? 5 to the negative 3. Okay? So it's important that we understand and remember all those rules, right? Okay? Right? Those are some of the indices rules. How do we multiply these third rules? Suppose I gave you root 2 and I asked you to multiply root 2 by root 2. How much is that? 2. Right? So root 2 by root 2 is 2. What about if I gave you 2 over root 2? What is 2 on root 2? Root 2, right? Because 2 is what? 2 is root 2 multiplied by root 2. And if I divide that by root 2 to cancel. Okay? So all these are just quick examples that we're using to go over everything, right? What about if I give you something like this? Root A minus root B by root A plus root B. What's the answer there? Root A minus root B by root A plus root B. That will be, if you remember the rule, that will be root A squared minus root B squared, or A minus B. Everybody okay with that? All right. Anybody remember when we use this rule a lot? When do we use this rule? When we do something called what? Rationalization. Okay? So I'm going to give you an example here and I want you to tell me how to rationalize. In school? In school? Today?
No, I was playing football and I'm on the slide.
All right. So let's try this here. Root 3 plus root 2 all over root 3 minus root 2. How do we simplify something like this? What you guys do? Multiply by the conjugate of the denominator, right? What is conjugate? Change the sign in the middle there. Whatever sign you have in the middle, change it. See if we can multiply this out now, please. Let's see what you get. See if we can multiply it out. Come on. If we get in trouble, I'll show you this now. So what, you're taking root 3 by root 3. Root 3 by root 2. Root 2 by root 2. And then use the ruler that I show you down there. So do it part by part. Huh? Everything, everything by everything. Right, so here's what you do. Your denominator is what? Your denominator is root 3 squared minus root 2 squared, right? So you're using the formula from before. The numerator is what? Root 3 by root 3, that's 3. Root 3 by positive 2, that's root 6. Root 2 by root 3, that's root 6 again. Root 2 by root 2, that is 2. So your numerator will be 3 plus 2, that's 5. Root 6 plus root 6, that's 2 root 6. Right? Because you're adding up them twice, right? Root 6 plus root 6 and 2 root 6. And lastly, root 3 squared is 3, root 2 squared is 2. So the answer is 5 plus 2 root 6 over 1. All over what? So since you're practicing, let's just try one more. Let's make a mistake. You put root 2 by root 2 is 4. All right, let's try one more. Let's just try one more. Try that, please. Try that first. Right, so please remember that you're multiplying by the conjugate of the denominator, which is what's the conjugate of this denominator? 3 plus root 2, 3 plus root 2. Multiply it out fast. Remember, your denominator is each term squared. Right? The numerator is the one you have to multiply it out. You get it? Hopefully. All right, so your denominator is 3 squared minus root 2 squared. Your numerator is 2 by 3, 2 by root 2. Right, minus 3 root 2 by 3 is minus 3 root 2 multiplied by 3. You multiply the 3's and you'll get minus 9 and leave the root 2. And then minus 3 root 2 multiplied by root 2. You multiply the roots. Root 2 by root 2 is 2. So it's 2 by minus root 3. Right? So you're multiplying this by this and you get 2. So it's 2 by root 3, which is minus 6. Right? So your denominator is 9 minus 2. And your numerator is 6 minus 6. That will cancel off. And then you will get 2 minus 9 is minus 7 root 2. So the answer is minus the answer is minus 7 root 2 all over 7. 7 will cancel and you'll get minus root 2 as the answer. Anybody got all the way there besides somebody got it online? All right, good job, Katrina. Let me see first. Let me see first. Anybody got out? Anybody got out? All the way there? All right, so let's check back your working. QM, where you got?
It was kind of weird. I get 8 here.
2 by 3 is 6. 2 by root 2 is 2 root. I mistake. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So that's the way you handle your surds, right? Chidan? You get it right? Huh? You get it right? What you said? No, accent. You get it right? Yeah? All right. So that's the way you do your surds, right? Is it minus? Yeah. Minus root 2 here, you done. It should be minus root 2. Right? Because this is 7 and this 7 will cancel. So it's minus root 2. Richard, how much you got, Richard? All right, so that's the way you handle your surds. Let's see if we could practice. Let's see if we could practice a couple indices. If you have 2 to the power, x is 8. X is how much? Right. Convert them to the same base and then compare them, right? If you had something like this now. If you had something like this, 3 to the x minus 2 is equal to 9 to the x minus 1. What you just do? What you just do here? Compare them. Same base. So this is 3 to the x minus 2 This is 3 squared, all by x minus 1. So this is 3 to the x minus 2, 3 to the 2x minus 2. And then you compare. Right, compare the powers. X minus 2 is 2x minus 2. All right? So the x will cancel. So you'll get x minus 2x is minus 2 plus 2. Minus x is 0, so x is 0. All right? X is 0 for this one. Try our last one here, please. Try that quickly. All right? Finish. So you convert them all to the same base. All right, you're not done? All right, take your time. I just write in one line. All right, so we should have 2 to the x minus 3 is equal to 2 to the 4x plus 8. Right? And when you solve it, you'll get 4x plus 8 is x minus 3. So 3x is minus 11, x is minus 11 on 3. Anybody get that? Anybody get that? Minus 11 on 3? Trouble? Trouble? You'll follow this line here? You got it? Right, nice, nice. Right, one of the common mistakes is what? One of the mistakes is that we forget to multiply the 4 by the 2. Okay? So it's 4 by x, 4 by 2. All right? Don't forget that. Nice. What would happen in a case like this? What happens in a case like this? 5 to the x 10. What you'll do here? Can you write 10 to the base 5? 10 in terms of the base 5. Can you do that? No. So how you solve questions like this? Take logs on both sides. Very good. All right, so before we start those, answer these 5 questions, please. Nice. Right? We're making a mistake, multiplying it out.
No, because I did it like this. So report to the base 2 and then cancel the 2's. But I'm supposed to add the 3 and accept multiply it.
Right? Don't work out all this, simplify it as fast as you could, right? Some of them could work out. Right? Try those 5 there. In the office, find it. And I find them one of the tables, and I put them in. Like I left them in the when I found it, I forgot to bring it back. I'll leave it in the cafe. Right? Simplify out each one of them. Again, you may not get the answer, you may not get a value, right? Unless you have a Casio. All right, let's see what we got. First one, log of 10 is 1. Everybody get that? Because what does LG mean? It means to the base 10. Nice. Log 5, 5. Log 3 to the 9. Right? Why? Because 9 is what? 3 squared. And we could take this squared and put this squared in front, right? Power rule. And log 3, 3 is. So it's 2 by 1. So the answer is 2. All right. Next one, same base. Same base, addition sign in the middle. So we could multiply 5 multiplied by 8. So for those who ask about dropping logs, well, okay, yes, you could take off this and multiply them. But it's not really dropping logs, right? But so this is log to the base 3 of 40, right? And you can leave it like that. Here, same base, minus sign in the middle. So we're going on what? We're going to divide. So that's log to the base 2 of 8 divided by 4, which is log to the base 2 of 2. That answer is 1. All okay with that? You okay with that? Right? So that's just using the rules, right? Let's see if we can solve equations looking like this now. Online, any questions? Alejandro, Bradley, are you okay there? Darian? Darian, you there? Darian, super in physics. Darian, you there? Darian. Good job, Katrina. Katrina message all the answers. Very good, Katrina. I sure that's not charging. All right. Right, so I'm going to give you some exam type questions now. You have to figure out how to solve them. All right. Some is indices, some is logs. That is 2 to the power of x squared, right? 2 to the power of x squared is equal to 16. Try this here. I gave you a little easy already, so now for a little bit medium, a little bit harder. Try this here. Randy, now, up I reach. Take your time, convert them to the same base and work it out, right? Anybody confused with this? convert Malachi. Right? Convert 16 to the same base and multiply it out properly. Online, please message your answers, Alejandra, Darion, especially Darion. Shannon, you too. Message your answer, please. Oh, look, Darion, message here, man. He say you there. Yes, sir. Shannon, you too. Yeah, message the host, right? Oh, yeah. What should I end up with? A quadratic. Very good. End up with a little quadratic. Oh. So here, but when it was here, because it's two different things. This one, I got it this time. Yeah, I see what All right, next. Let's check this out. So 2x squared is equal to convert 16. 16 is 2 to the power of 4 by x minus 1. So that's 2 to the x squared is equal to 2 to the 4x minus 4. And then we equate the powers. And we'll get x squared is equal to 4x minus 4. Right? Then you'll get that little quadratic there. X minus 2. So the answer is x is 2. Okay, let's go again. Right. So here, go and give your logs, same principle. Right? I want you all to, I don't think I revised this, but I want to go it over fast. Suppose you had log to the base 5. Sorry. That's the one I've given you. Let's say at log to the base 3 of x minus 1 is equal to 2. How do you solve something like that? Right. Convert to exponential form. So when you reach here, convert to exponential form. How are we doing that? How are we doing that? Carry up the 3, bring across the 2, and make it equal to the x minus 1. Right? So you'll get 9 is x minus 1. X is equal to 10. Anybody confused there? Listen again. Listen again. I'll write it for you in red. Right? Bring up the x's 3, carry across the 2, carry across the x minus 1. So remember that I'm going to give you one way you need to do something like that, right? Convert to exponential form and solve it. Carry up the base, carry across the answer, and make it equal to what you find in log of. All right, try this one here. Remember, when you get a log, I mean your answer, check and see if it's a possible solution, because you can't find log of a negative number. Don't forget that in your final part. Pardon me? So if you do pass advanced, right? So you want to do advanced. So you want to read engineering, right? And you want to do engineering. Let me just say. And you need pure maths to reach. But how you get into pure maths? And you need add maths. How you go and pass add maths? And you need the logs. You have at this level is add maths and then pure maths and then they go to you. Right? So you need it. So for example, just now in the right, you got 10 here. I got 10 in the last one. Right? I got x minus 1 is equal to 9. Right? So technically, here's what I did. I just switch the size on everything. Carry across the minus 1. You'll get x is 9 plus 1 and 10. Right? Or here what you could do. 9 is equal to x minus 1. Move the minus 1 right in. You'll get 9 plus 1. X is 10. See that? You done? Yeah? All right. Go ahead. Fix this one here. Let me take a look at what you have. Anybody done? If you use it, this method is about 10, 10. Right? So you want to get 1. So it's like 10. But here's the problem. Yeah, so they should reduce 5. Right. So if you do like my method, you don't change it. You put like 5, 5. Then you can
So that's yeah, you have to optimize. So just need to.
All right, let's see what you got. Let me check out online. How many answers we have here online? We have one from Aidan, one from Katrina. Aidan, check your negative answer and see what happened, right? Put -1 into the equation. You can't find log of a negative number, so that won't be valid. Very good try though. Shannon, where are the answers? Darian. Shannon and Darian and Samira and everybody else. Answers, please. Right? So all here. In the back. Malachi and Jacob. Whenever you have same base and addition sign, you write log of the base, and then you put the two terms that you multiply equal to 1. That's okay? When you reach there now, you can convert. When you reach there now, convert to exponential form. Right? What that means, bring up the 5, carry across the 1, and make it equal to x plus 3 by x minus 1. Right? Some people like to write this. Instead of writing 1, they write log 5, and then drop the logs here. Same thing. Right? Same thing. So you'll get 5. 5 is equal to x squared plus 3x minus x minus 3. So I'll bring in the 5 on this side, and I'll get x squared plus 2x minus 3 minus 5 is 0. X squared plus 2x minus 8 is 0. So that'll be x plus 4, x minus 2. Right? So your solutions are x is minus 4 and 2. This solution here is what? Not valid. Right? This here is not valid. Because if you put negative in here, you will get error. Okay? So your only answer is x is 2. All right? Those who send their answers, thank you very much. Have a hard one here for you. Right? Same base addition sign. What do? Multiply. Okay? Same base addition sign, multiply. So I have a little tricky one here for you. I think I gave you one like this already. I would like you to know calculator, Kayla. Without the use of calculator, work out this one. Without the use of calculator, work out this. Log to the base 10 of actually let me change it up. Log to the base 4 of 1 on 2 plus log to the base 4 of 2 on 3 plus log to the base 4 of 3 on 4. Work out that, please. No calculator. You do not need a calculator. Work it out. You're not allowed to use a calculator. Work it out. It should take you about 3 lines. Yeah? What you all got? Log? You can simplify that some more. Simplify that one more line. One more. You should get a value. How much you got? You want? Well, log 4 of a quarter. That can break down one more. Minus 1. Right, so I need some help here. Kilon. Are they all the same base? And addition sign. So what are we doing? Multiplying. So you're multiplying a half by 2/3 by 3/4. What will happen inside there? You can multiply it out, but something else will happen. You're seeing the 2's will cancel. 3's will cancel. So you'll get log to the base 4 of a quarter. And that can be broken down slightly. You will get log to the base 4 of 4 to the minus 1. And then you can put the minus 1 here. Minus 1 log 4/4. And log 4/4 is? So the answer is -1. Say not? All right, let's go again. One more. One more. My time is until 5 o'clock. I have time. I have 9 minutes. I have 9 minutes. Exam is very, very close. But I want solving simultaneous.
Yeah.
Yeah? We get a little solving simultaneous here. But that's linearization. There's one day I will just do that linearization. Yeah. Sorry, I'll do that one day alone.
It's good. I mean, it's just normal.
Right? All right, here what you're doing for me. Just get it to equations. Get it to equation before you solve it. If you can solve it, go right ahead. So you'd have two equations there. Malachi, no class for you next week, yeah? Pick up the rest now, right?
I don't know, it's like seen a doctor. But she was better than this. That's probably it.
Right, feet. Where would I put this 2 feet? What will that be feet? Where will tell me where to write it? Right. So write y squared. What about this 2 here? Where to write it? Nice. So if I take this equation here, it becomes log to the base 10 of x minus 1 by y squared is equal to log to the base 10 of 3 squared. What do I do now? Since I have log 10 on both sides, we could drop off the logs. That is your equation 1. What's the equation 2, Jaden? What's the equation 2? You can do that mentally. Watch that fast. Come, Jaden, come quick. Huh? Log to the base 10 of what? xy equal to log to the base 10 of 6. What's the next step? Drop off the logs. And then next step is what? Next step is to solve simultaneously. Okay? Right. There's a little topic that has come to be a little challenging. That's linearization. What could graph paper next day? I want to do about that. Right? It's a hard topic. All right.